Hey guys, Boat here, and today I'm playing some more Stellaris as the Renewable Populous Collective. We've been struggling with energy quite a lot this series. So I need to get these sanctuaries building up some for me. What did we finish? Spaceport finished construction. Good job. That one finished too. Let's get these fleets merged. Just one more. Well, I'm actually probably going to be going out later to play some games with friends. Ugh. I'm also trying not to get too burnt out on just playing this. But I do have a habit of sitting here saying I'll just do one more and then doing like 6 more. We do need that influence growth quite badly. Are these guys inferior? Ooh, they're at war. They're superior, but they're equivalent. We can't actually make them a rival. Slave riots. Oh no. Hey, they've actually built that up quite well now. The slaves are getting very unhappy. At least if they're... Oh, that's breaking building. Gotta love those broken text events, or text labels. Probably have to do some harsh treatment on them soon. Trade deal has finished. Might actually make this a fair bit longer. I would like to see what's going in all this stuff. Actually, let's see how much that's going to cost without it. Still a lot. 20-year agreement's going to cost us tons. Even just a 10-year now. Why is it so imbalanced? Well, they're quite ahead on us, quite ahead of us on research, it seems. Are they just in... How many resources do they fucking want? Here, take all of our pool of resources. Yeah, that's not happening. We can give them star charts. How much is... Minerals is giving 8 points. Let's start that from scratch again. And I'm moving my mouse away because I'm sure the clicking sound is quite irritating. Okay, that's looking much better. I don't really care if they have our star charts. I don't know if that even changes anything for the AI, to be honest. Okay. Sanctuary World D. These guys are unhappy. So, it is time we enslave them all. Fix their ethics divergence, and if they're going to be difficult, then too bad. These guys are already slaves. You aren't going to grow, so don't bother. These guys are grumpy, but... Oh, where are they? Sanctuary J. Sanctuary J is pretty unhappy, so I think we'll also enslave them. Get their ethics divergence a bit fixed. I think there's a certain point where more resources is useless to them. Ah, that's probably true. That's a very good point. More energy, please. How much are you going to produce? 2.25. 3.25. Okay. We need more robots. That being said, robots also cost power.
System survey.
Them having a star charts isn't bad. The only bad thing would be that they wouldn't need to scan all your systems, so they focus on ones they haven't scanned. Yeah, that's not really an issue for me. That sounds fine. You're unemployed because you broke the building you were working in. Let's get another robot being built. And let's get another power plant being built. Okay, science ships aren't doing anything at the moment. Can we see if any of our population is over there yet? Oh, that's just pops in our galaxy, not in our empire.
Research complete.
We know of 47 Banthurians. How many are in our Banthurians? Well, that's a bit annoying. Why won't it just tell us the actual number rather than a percentage? Do you guys know of anywhere we can see the specific numbers of a race within our empire? Alright, we can get better shields, we can get... Oh, wormhole range is probably a good idea. Let's grab wormhole range, and then we'll skip regular shields and things, and go straight for the nicer ones. I think you're all done as well, aren't you? Yeah. That's a crappy planet. Yeah, you would expect it to be on the demographic screen, wouldn't you?
Construction complete.
Sanctuary J's finished its production. Okay.
System survey complete.
Power plant, power plant. Let's grab power plant. Thought so.
Construction complete.
G has finished. Let's upgrade the power plants.
System survey complete.
Oh, maybe under factions. That gives us a list of total pops, but not really the number of pops that are in things, or like the kinds of pops. Let's reduce their support. Maybe clicking the galaxy button in the species window. Ah, good spotting. So, Banthurians 47. Just Khan 13. So it depends if this is going to tell us Like, this is telling us ones we know of. So maybe once we survey more stuff, no, I think it's just going to show us the ones we know about, and until we know of more cities around, they're probably not going to be around. Like if we go and conquer this stuff, we might find some of our old pops. Is there anyone who likes us? That's the only people who like us because of us conquering primitives. Let's see, minus 69. Oh, they're just unfriendly. What are these guys like? Same kind of thing. They don't like our purge policy, they do like that though. Are any of these guys continental preference? They are. Yeah, I'm always very popular in my galaxies. Red's good, right? Yeah, red's definitely good. Sanctuary D is finished building. Let's get them upgrading. Maybe I should start switching off some of the buildings that aren't currently occupied, like this one. So they're not going to cost us energy to run. Where are you moving to? Big Pond. Our guys are big fans of Big Ponds. We don't have this occupied.
Construction complete.
Red is the best, definitely. Who was fighting? Probably people too far away for me to really care. Lots of peace offers. Well, it's the same one. Same war, same war. Non-aggression pacts. Who do they have a non-aggression pact with? I've got a few defensive pacts. These stupid Federation builders, really not keen on them. Guarantee has been revoked. Ooh. Political turmoil. Migration treaty proposal. Husko and those guys. Good for them. I wonder if these guys would. Ah, it's here. They don't allow free migration. That won't work. Not that I really want it. Interstellar Railroad. More slaves have been moved away. Well, I'm not sure what I can really do about that. Apart from not having so many slaves. Or just like conquering places faster than they can move away. The bigger concern is the emancipation movement, so I'm more than happy for the Interstellar Railroad to fire and take some pops away so we don't have as many being pissed off. Sure. Why are we losing so much power again? Have people moved off of power plants? Evading hostile fleet. Ah, you found some space amoebas that I'd forgotten about. That is why we haven't scanned there.
Construction complete.
How about there?
Survey complete.
Cool, we're surveying more of their stuff. Unemployment, where? You. So reactivate that and move that slave onto the large food production. You guys are all pretty fine. Those are deactivated to cost a bit less power. We have some Betharians, so maybe I should just upgrade one of these. And get more of that built. What are we spending most of our energy on? Stations, buildings, ships. We need some of our people to want to move around. I could allow redevelopment on our sectors, but I also don't really want them to just wreck the sectors and only build power everywhere. I wonder if they've been building too many robots. Also, a lot of these people aren't happy. We could also just purge off people who are unhappy. Seems a tiny bit unfair though.
Survey complete.
Well, not unfair in a sensible sense. The biggest thing people don't like is the slavery. Yeah, the issue... yeah. We do just have an abundance of minerals and not a whole lot of energy. But the people they're managing are not happy people already. We have more habitability. Let's get more monthly influence because that's an issue for us. Actually, we can take that back off them. Yeah, let's grab Subnautica back. Because we had that slot and I haven't found anywhere worth colonizing. And let's have a look what they did. Oh. Oh, we need some of the later game text for reducing ethics divergence. It's quite an annoying stat. And we should probably have these guys producing food rather than minerals. So the pops will grow faster. You're actually leaving. You'll stay and you'll like it. Resources storage is full again. Inactive buildings. It's getting quite annoying to try and balance.
System survey complete.
Maybe we need some monuments to purity. Okay, let's see how they go with allowing redevelopment. Let's give them some more resources since we're capped. Let's build up some more ships as well. And maybe we'll just go fight, oops, go fight some people.
Construction complete.
Getting the planetary admin upgrades might help with ethics divergence. I've pretty much got planetary admins on everywhere, as far as I'm aware. Which reduces it by 15%. That's so, the fresh colonies have really high ethics divergence if you leave them like that. These guys are pretty shitty too. I think one of the other issues is that I've built so many robots on these planets, or on the sanctuary, on the different sanctuary rings, that they're chewing a lot of power. Like this guy should be doing energy, really. Let's get the power hub up. Yeah. Okay, so do these guys have any friends? No. I think we'll fight them. We're in the positive for energy at the moment, but that's going to change pretty rapidly once we get into a fight. Let's see if these guys will give us some more. Or even maybe a monthly transfer. No, they're not keen on monthly. Okay, we can grab 808. Let's give them however much they want.
Research complete.
Cool, we've got more monthly influence. We ought to get our pops to move around better. Reduce army upkeep would be very nice. Tropical worlds. I think we need... Yeah, we should get colonization of tropical worlds, but we don't really need it right now. Reduce army upkeep will be nice. Sanctuary.
System survey complete.
Still serving systems. Once our fleet is finished... Oh, how strong are these guys? They're inferior. Let's just fight them now. We've got a ton of energy. There's no point wasting our time. Okay, what can we actually get? We want all the planets neighbouring us, or the systems.
Hostile fleet.
Okay, I'll have to look at you in a minute. 62. We can grab Tedis. Have they expanded further away already? Oh, that's also in their land. So they can have their capital and this other little pocket down here. Sounds good to me. Let's get them wrecked. We'll let our destroyers finish getting produced before we try to merge them. Might get these guys in the air. Okay, and we'll find out what weaponry they have, and then adjust our ships accordingly. Well, adjust the ships that we're producing accordingly.
Construction complete.
Okay, they've finished surface constructions. That was upgrading the power plants. Upgrade some more for us. That one needs a dude. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We have encountered their fleet. Well, we've encountered their station. If that is all the fleet they have, that is very weak. Pathetic is definitely accurate for them if that's the case. Surprised we've not upgraded all the primitive buildings. They all cost money. Is why this produces food and doesn't cost me energy. If I replace it with this, it costs me energy and produces food. These guys don't even need to be on food now that they're slaves. While I think of it,
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
cool, we'll let them do our thing while we upgrade our stuff. They also don't need to be on food now that they're slaves. Yeah, my income is rubbish.
Construction complete.
Um,
Construction complete.
Loads of excess food here too.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Someone's been guaranteed.
Construction complete.
I don't know or care who they are. Let's bring a science ship to do these research projects. They are firing kinetic weapons. let's get this army in the air and entering orbit. And we'll finish purifying these purifiers. So one more slave has left. And that, now that that is broken, I think I'll put a break in here. So thank you guys for watching, hope you've been enjoying. Like, subscribe, check out my other stuff, and I will see you in the next episode where we'll finish off this war. Hopefully in the next episode. It might take us... They're small enough that it should only take us one more. Anyway, I will see you then.